We all know that Americans love the hamburger, especially this one. But now, scientists are trying to cancel beef.
Chilling warnings in a new report.
Beef and dairy agriculture are a key cause of the greenhouse gases.
Michael Pollan, the Obi-Wan of food writers, says eating beef is as harmful as burning fossil fuels.
Of all the things we do that contributes to climate change, beef is really right at the top. The animals produce greenhouse gas.
You mean farts? You can just say farts.
You know, they're not farts, actually. They're burps.
A burp is a mouth fart.
All right. We can't change the energy system, but we can all slightly modify our diet.
You asking people to stop eating something that they've been eating their whole life. You're gonna make it a suggestion, just don't eat a lot. But after that, the hamburger's illegal, and then the meat goes underground. Next thing you know, you're sucking for a Baconator behind a Walgreens.
Well, maybe.
And you don't think it's not gonna be no withdrawals? I get the beef sweats if I miss a burger.
I think you're gonna have to taper.
So to save the world, I gotta give up burgers, hot dogs, steaks, meatballs, roast beef, sirloin tips, bologna. I'm having a panic attack.
I suggest you don't go cold turkey. Check out these plant-based burgers, this new generation of very sophisticated food science. They create a burger that looks a lot like a burger. It's red in the middle, it bleeds, and you can get the kind of taste that we really like in meat.
I'm really sorry about this. Oh.
Once I got my fix, I realized Pollan wasn't talking about boring old veggie burgers. The plant-based Impossible Burger is supposed to be indistinguishable from meat. You can even buy it at the carnivore joints. And CEO Pat Brown's vision goes a lot further than that.
The mission of Impossible Foods is to completely replace animals as a food technology by 2035.
He's trying to get us to give up beef by using high-tech science.
The thing that makes meat taste like meat is that meat has...
Pain from the cow dying.
That's one theory, yeah. But it's actually a molecule called heme. It's what catalyzes all the unique flavors and aromas of meat, but we make it without using animals.
So it's not the marinade. It's not gas over charcoal. It's some shit called heme this whole time. She told me my whole life has been a lie.
Well, that's not what I was saying, but I guess it's sort of true, yeah.
And this tastes good.
I think you just have to decide for yourself.
Oh, I will decide.
Yeah,
I will decide.
You'll decide.
First up, a classic farting cow burger to set the baseline.
Oh man, you can't touch that, bro.
And just to be polite, I went ahead and tried this stupid, nasty-ass plant sandwich.
How you make this taste like that? How did you make this plant burger taste like the meat burger?
Well, it took a number of years.
It's the devil! You got some fries?
Roy, this is great. We're vegetarian now. This tastes just like meat. Don't listen to him, Roy. There's no such thing as a meat plant. You're too old to switch sides.
No!
What I need is real meat that doesn't fart up the environment. Luckily, another tech company, Just, is working on that in their top secret lab.
So what we do is find the best tasting cows in the world. We take cells from those cows. You put that cell line in a bioreactor. The bioreactor enables the cell to double. At the end of it, you have raw meat.
No, not real.
When you taste it, you're gonna see. This is real meat without all the consequences that come from killing lots of animals.
That's right, you heard Nerd Superman. These guys are growing freakish clone meat in a lab. If this is real, then it's time for a collaboration.
You can do meat. You can take one of my cells and we can grow that in the lab and have Roy meat.
We wouldn't want to do that.
I'm delicious. So I've been told.
We want to focus on stuff that can actually do a lot of good for the world.
Sound like a good plan, man. You making the best meat? Let's go ahead and get it out there. I love a good double cheeseburger. What your meat cost, about $3, $4 a pound?
We haven't done a hamburger yet.
What?
But the chicken nugget that we make costs about 50 bucks.
For how many nuggets?
Just one nugget.
Oh, shit, you crazy. I mean, a 6-piece nugget costs $300.
That's right.
Mother.
But how good could a $50 clone chicken nugget taste? More importantly, is it even safe?
Let me get a 3-piece.
I can't. That's all we have.
Who the just make 2 nuggets? All this shit in here and all y'all got is 2 nuggets? Y'all lying. Where the nuggets at? Gotta be in here.
So the clone burger is years away. And even then, it might cost as much as a Volvo.
Is that an ice cream machine?
And sure, you could go with plant meat, but that still costs more than a fart burger. And it's witchcraft. So what are broke-ass carnivores like me supposed to do if we want to save the planet? Michael Pollan had the craziest idea of them all.
Have a burger once a week.
So only eat meat once a week.
Yeah, try that. See what happens.
Once a week?
Yeah, try
Only
it.
eat meat once a week.
Try it.
Man, you should be in comedy.